It's about just plugging on and persistence, I think that is for me the key about producing. It's just you have to just keep going. So my first role in the film industry was as an attachment on Cedar Boys, which was a low-budget Australian feature film. And from there I went on to be a post-production coordinator on Alex Proyas' film Knowing. And that was an amazing experience because I sort of saw all of production and then I saw all of post-production. And then after that, I was asked to be Nicola Donohue's assistant. She was the producer of Griff the Invisible, which was her first feature that she had financed, which was again another incredible experience because I sort of got to see the financing stage of that project. And from there, Jan Chapman was the executive producer and she needed someone to join her company and work with her, and I was in the right place at the right time. So I started working for Jan as her assistant, and in that time, Jan and Nicole started working together and they financed a film called The Daughter, and they brought me on as associate producer, which was really incredible, just to have that kind of next level of responsibility. The steps I took to make producing a reality was to make lots of shorts. So my first short film that I made was with Mirror Folks. It was financed by the Screen New South Wales Emerging Filmmaker Fund. It's called Florence Has Left the Building. And that went on to win the ACTRA Award, which was just a really incredible moment, I think, for my career. From there I went on to make Trespass, which was another short film with Mirror, which we were making as a springboard for a feature that Mirror's working on called Runaway. And I also worked with my husband, Eden Falk. It's called Measuring the Jump. It was something that Eden had been working on for maybe 6 years. So yeah, it's like features. Shorts can take just as long. So I think it's just about making as much as you can, learning from each experience. You know, some will fail, some will succeed.
You seem to be a sweet kid, but you're a bit dim. When I say drive, I mean keep moving forward.
So in 2012, I went with Jan Chapman to see the opening night production of BABYTEETH, which was a play written by Rita Callione. 2017, when we started financing, I think that was when we went to Berlin. And that took, 2 years, really, for us to be able to get the money together. In that time, we found Shannon, who came on board. Shannon Murphy, who's the director, and she was just so passionate and so driven about the project that it really was that kind of final motivation that we needed to just get us across the line. And pretty soon after that, we were in production. But it was a very long road from 2012 to 2019. I think the one big lesson I learnt in producing BABYTEETH, or being the producer of a feature film, is that it just takes a big leap of faith. You have to just grit your teeth and go head first and do the best job you can. The responsibility of being the producer on a feature film is very different to any other experience I'd ever had. Nothing can prepare you, I think, for making your first feature.
This is the worst possible parenting I can imagine.
I think one of the most important things in making the transition from short films to features is to find mentors and to make connections with other producers. I feel like that was really essential for me, working with Nicola Donohue, working with Jan Chapman. You know, those women provided so much support to me in my development as a producer, and I think without them and their encouragement, you know, you could get a bit lost. Don't be afraid to reach out. Everyone I've ever reached out to has always responded and been supportive. I think that we underestimate the power of that. You know, people actually inherently love to help people, so it's really essential.